Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, guys. So today we are going to have English club conversations. In these occasions, I would like to tell you about the 10 polite phrases of English expressions that you can use for daily conversations. Okay. As you know that there are some phrases of polite expressions in English that you can use if you want to ask a favor, means you ask somebody to do something for you, like, could you do me a favor? Or, would you help me? Okay, so those two things are really polite because you use the word could or would here. What about if I change it with can? Can you help me? You can use can only for somebody who has the same age with you, but you cannot say, or you cannot use can here for asking help to somebody who is older than you. So remember, you have to use could or would. Okay, let's go on to the first. The first thing that I would like to discuss is, could you please tell me where the nearest gas station is? Or would you please tell me where the nearest gas station is? Those two words, you can use it if you want to ask somebody or you want to ask a favor to somebody to give you directions to go to the gas stations, to the nearest gas stations. So that's the polite way that you can use. Okay, that's the first thing. Let's go to the second thing. So the second thing is, if you don't mind, would you help me to bring these books to the library? Would you help me? Okay, so before you say that, you can use if you don't mind. If you don't mind here is polite, means you're asking about somebody's favor. Yeah, instead of he wants to. So if you want to change, if you don't mind here, if you don't care, of course, it cannot be used. If you don't care, would you help me to bring these books to the library? It's impossible if you want to use, if you don't care. Like somebody wants to be care to you? No. So the polite way is if you have to say, if you don't mind here. Okay. We go to the third things here that you can use if you want to say, or if you want to use polite expressions to somebody. The third one is, if it's not problem, could I call you back in 15 minutes? Or, if it's not problem, can I call you back in 15 minutes? It means that you have something to do. It's urgent. You cannot talk with your friends in a phone at that time. So you can say to your friends, if you don't mind, if it's not problem, can I call you back in 15 minutes? Once again, if it's not problem, could I call you back in 15 minutes? That's also polite words if you want to say, or if you want to ask your friends to wait for your call in 15 minutes. So you're going to call her back, you're going to call him back in 15 minutes. Okay, now we go to the fourth things. The fourth one is, when you have a moment, could you send me the assignments through WhatsApp? Or when you get a second, can you send me the assignments through WhatsApp? That's the polite way if you want to ask somebody to send the assignment through your WhatsApp. So, but this one is the common one if you want to use when you have when you get a moment. That's a common. Get is more common than have. So whether you want to have, whether you want to use have or get, is up to you. So let's go to the fifth one. So the fifth one is, if you get a chance, could you copy the material today too? If you get a chance means it's not necessary. If you get a chance, if you have a chance, it's not really necessary. You can do it yourself, or you can ask somebody to do it, but not urgent. Maybe that person would like to copy the material for you, or maybe not. But it's not a big problem. You just want to ask that one, whether that person want to help you or not. So it depends on the result later on. Okay. Or if you want to change with when you get a chance, it is a lot more, a lot better than if you want to say if you get a chance. This one, when you say when you get a chance, could you check your project means you ask somebody to check, or you ask your friend to check the project if he or she has a chance. But if she has already got the chance, so she or he will check the project. But it's not urgent too, but it must be done too. Okay, so if you really want to do, or if you really want to ask somebody or your friends to check the project, so you can use this when you get a chance. Okay, got that? Now, we go to the sixth part. By any chance, could you give me a ride home from school today? It means by any chance. So you beg somebody, maybe your motorcycle cannot be used today, or run out of the gas, or your car is broken today, so you cannot use your motorcycle or your car. So you ask your friend's help to drop you home from school. So you can say, by any chance, could you give me a ride home from school today? Means you ask for help. You really need help. So you can ask, or you can beg your friends to help you. You can use this, by any chance. Okay? Now we go to the seventh part here. I'd appreciate it if you would have the report done by this evening. This one, if you want to say these kind of expressions, I'd appreciate it if you would, means like, if you want to do this expression, you have to show it from your face, your gesture also, because it is important. And this one is usually for the authorized, or the person who has the authority, like me as your teacher. I can say it so. Or your boss later on when you have a job. So your boss or me can even say this to you. Or I can say like this. I'd appreciate it if you would have the report done this evening. So it can only be used by the person who has authority. Can you use this for your friends? Yes, maybe if you are the leader, but if you have the same level with your friends, so you can choose another expression to use it. For example, okay guys, can we finish the report today? You can use that one. Okay, got the point? Sure. Now we go to the eighth part. The eighth part is, what if we reschedule this group work for another day because it's raining? It means that because something unexpected, that you have to reschedule again the group work. You cannot make it today because of raining. So you choose another time. You want to reschedule again. So you can use what if. What if you reschedule this group work for another day because of raining? Because it's raining today. You can use what if here. Again, let's go to the ninth part. How about if we go out to watch a movie instead? How about if it's for the options? So you give your friends or somebody options to go or to do something instead of doing this thing. Maybe you want to have a group work together, but it's impossible to do it because one of your friends or two of your friends cannot come today because they have something to do. So it's useless to have a group work today. So you ask your other friends to do something else, like, how about if we go out to watch a movie inside? That means like you give another options. Okay, so you give another way so that your group work or your meeting will not be so useless. So you go far from your house to your friends to have a group work, but it cannot be done today. So you give another option, another opinion about it. Okay? Now, this one is almost the same. The 10th one is almost the same with the 9th one. But the difference is, what do you think about the movie? It is not asking about the options or not giving the options that you want to go to the movie together. But it can be like asking somebody's opinion about the movie that you have watched together. What do you think about the movie? Or what do you think about the books? Or etc. So you ask about somebody's opinion about this. So this one is the polite phrase also that you can use if you want to ask about somebody's opinion about something. Okay, now we go to the 11th part. We have already done to the 10th part, but I'll give you two bonus phrasing, two bonus English phrase that you can use or in daily conversations, in daily communication, the polite ones. Okay, the 11th one is, you should probably check the kitchen because I smell something burning. You should probably. Okay, probably is the polite word. The polite word if you want to ask somebody to check. Maybe there's something burning in the kitchen because you smell something. Okay, or maybe you can use, you should probably check your work. Do you think that you have finished all? Because maybe you see that some of your friend missed some numbers that they haven't filled out. You can use this, you should probably. Okay, now we go to the last one. The last one is, well, if you have a chat, if you have a conversation or communication with somebody, but you really need to go, you don't know how to cut it off or you don't know how to stop it, you can say this: I don't want to keep you, but it was great talking. It means like, it's really polite to say that. I don't want to keep you. Means you want to end the conversations. You want to finish the communications. It's the polite one. Well, okay guys, so it's your turn to say the sentences or those 12 phrases, expressions in English, especially the polite one, together. Okay, let me start from the first one. Could you tell me where the nearest gas station is? Number 2. If you don't mind, would you help me to bring this book to the library? Number 3. If it's not problem, could I call you back in 15 minutes? Number 4. When you get a moment, could you send me the assignments through WhatsApp? Number 5, if you get a chance, could you copy me the material today too? Number 6, by any chance, could you give me a ride home from school today? 7, I'd appreciate it if you would have the report done by this evening. 8, what if we reschedule this group work for another day because it's raining? 9, what about if we go out to watch movie instead? 10, what do you think about the movie? 11, you should probably check the kitchen before because I... 11, you should probably check the kitchen because I smell something burning. And the last one is, so I don't want to keep you, but it was great talking. So bye-bye guys, and see you. And please write any comment here below about the expression that you think is easier for you to use. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.